What up to the social media world, my families and friends? This your boy OB Zeke, one of the hosts on the Upper Room Show. Pretty soon, myself and one of my co-hosts by the name of the legend, Larry Murphy, we're going to start having our own Stationhead podcast show once a week throughout the months, and we're going to be talking about different things. The title of my show will be called Zeke Freaky Tales, where I'll be talking about a lot of different topics and issues about sex, life, and relationships. But today, I'm glad to say that with IG, Twitter, YouTube, and Stationhead TV, that's what we'll be going live off of. And I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things in entertainment and sports. Kaylin Ward. I don't know if a lot of you all know who Kaylin Ward is, but Kaylin Ward is a Instagram, Twitter model who has recently raised over $1 million in posing nude. And the proceeds that she's getting from posing nude has been going to the Australian fires. You know, Australia going through a lot of things with the fires and their forests and things like that. But it's interesting to know that Miss Kaylin Ward was able to raise over $1 million and still raising funds for Australia. Hell, I think I probably need to start posing nude and start donating money to different causes. All right. Now, with that being said, Netflix have released two interesting movies. One of them I have been watching, and it's called Killer Inside, the Aaron Hernandez story. A very interesting show about a NFL player. If a lot of you don't know who Aaron Hernandez is, he was a very popular NFL player who decided to start indulging in some, I'm not going to say gang activity because it's no known facts of him being related to any gangs, but he may have hung out with guys who quote and unquote said that they were a part of gangs, but that's what they tried to label him as, being a gang member. But there's some interesting things to learn about Mr. Hernandez throughout his life. Some have stated that he was gay, he was straight. I guess he had a temper tantrum about things and got mad real quick about things that was involved in his life between his mom leaving his dad and stuff like that. But all of that is on Netflix. It's a very interesting story. Again, it's Killer Inside the Mind of Aaron Hernandez, who was an ex-NFL player who played for the New England Patriots, who was convicted of murder, ended up killing himself, and took out I guess, an insurance plan that to help his fiance/girlfriend, better themselves and have a better life, because they had a kid together. I think she had two kids. I don't know if both was from him or it's one from him, but that's a very interesting story. And also Tyler Perry movie, A Fall from Grace, which is also on Netflix. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet, but I'm definitely going to watch that. I know that's going to be a very interesting story. Tyler Perry just went at it with some people on Twitter about he should hire people to help him with his movie, his cast and ideas and stuff like that. But my thing is, hey, he's been doing it for a long time by himself. He's been through ups and downs. Couldn't turn to nobody when he was writing his own movies. But for him to be able to think the way he think and have all these type of movies and plays out, I think that's a very big ordeal too. So I haven't had a chance to watch that. That's Tyler Perry movie, A Fall from Grace. And when I get a chance to watch that, that's another movie I'll be watching. Now let's get into some sports. Last night I had a chance to watch Conor McGregor and Donald Cerrone in UFC 246 fight. I'm not a big fan of Conor McGregor, but I just like his style, his arrogance and stuff like that. He goes into every fight confident that he's going to win the fight. Majority of the time he do win the fight. Come to find out, he's one of the top Forbes proceed winners. And the guy, man, I mean, he's just scrappy. I like the way he fight. He's not a back down guy, but I'm waiting for somebody to really whoop his ass. But it don't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. He's about to have some more big fights. You had some fighters in the stands, yawning, talking about they ain't worrying about him. Another fighter just smiling. He went up in weight class and whooped ass. So I want to see what's going to happen with that, who's going to be his next contender and who's going to have a chance of whooping his ass. Now in boxing, Jason Rosario upsetting my guy, Julian Williams. Eldado Valrez KO'd Michael Seals. I mean, that was a big-time fight. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I only got to watch some of the previews of it and some of the after interviews after the fight. My boy, 240, was trying to get me to watch the fight, but I was just into seeing this MMA fight. So I didn't get a chance to watch that fight. So hopefully Alvarez get his butt whooped, or they get a rematch between him and Michael Seals. So hopefully that'll be a rematch fight, and I get a chance to watch that. Now in NBA news, legend, you know I'm coming at you about this one, my brother. My Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Houston Rockets without AD. Let me say that again. The Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Houston Rockets without AD. He didn't even play. And they still was able to defeat them. Now, my understanding was, because I didn't get to watch any of that game, is that the Rockets was winning at the half. The Rockets was winning at the half without the Lakers having AD. Man. Then I'm watching ESPN, and I know it was some Lakers fans in Houston, and I'm pretty sure that there are some Houston fans that are for the Lakers. But they was chanting MVP for LeBron James. I know damn well the game was in Houston, but the Houston fans was cheering for LeBron James. And I'm not even a LeBron James fan at all, but he's with the Rockets. So I got to support the Rockets, and I got to support him. But my question is, why? Y'all have James Harden. He got the Euro step. He got the side step back three. He hit 80 points a game. Shoot, y'all got Westbrook, and y'all still can't win? But y'all think y'all some championship contenders? That question is to the legend. Answer me that. Do you think y'all going to the championship? And if so, why? Or maybe it was just one game. But you may have to face the Lakers. So I don't think that's going to happen. I know my guys out there, Tommy Napoli, the chef. I apologize, man, but y'all just don't have it, just like your Dallas Cowboys. But we ain't talking football right now because y'all ain't even in the playoffs. To my Uncle Steve Martin, he would say, how you a Lakers fan, but you don't even stay in L.A.? You're a Rockets fan, but you don't stay in Houston. Just because they're in Texas don't mean that you should be a fan. Larry Murphy, I ain't going to call your name out too many times. The legend, he's one of the hosts on The Upper Room. But I don't know what to say, brother. First the Texans, now the Rockets. Michael Littleton, just like me. He have a numerous teams, but he'll never get out there and say, hey, this is my team, that's my team. But he's a Rockets fan too. Sorry, brother. Adrian Diaz, a.k.a. Nunu. The Rockets just don't have it, man, at all. And last but not least, Herschel Wafer. Man, you a Texans fan, you a Cowboys fan, you a Rockets fan. Today, I'm pretty sure you're going to be a Tennessee Titans fan. I just don't know what to say about you, man. But, hey, it is what it is. And then let's get into some NFL news. I don't know why guys in the NFL makes all this money, but they humans too, and they make mistakes. But my guy, because he's one of the small receivers in the NFL, I was a small receiver, so I kind of understand where he probably was going with this. Probably got a little too messed up, probably had the small man syndrome. I don't know what it is. But Julian Edelman, this guy was jumping on somebody else's car that wasn't his car. Went to jail. Drunk. Maybe he had too much to drink. I don't know. But my question is, will he be, well, he was arrested. And I'm pretty sure he's going to pay for the damages of the car of the individual or the young lady whose car he may have messed up. But what the hell was he thinking? You can't just go around just jumping on people's cars, man. What if it was somebody that was crazy and outrageous and started shooting and killed you because you was jumping on their car? But I don't know, man. Then we got our guy, Odell Beckham. Odell went to support his former school and football team, the LSU Tigers, who won the national championship. Big shout out to the LSU Tigers. And he started giving players money on the sideline. Then whoever his reps are, or whoever the school rep that said this, I'm not for sure which one did, but said it was monopoly money. I looked at the video. It wasn't monopoly money. That was real money. Now, the thing is that they say the kids were seniors and they no longer have eligibility, so it wasn't a big thing if they received money. But man, come on, dude. You know the college rules, and you know it's cameras everywhere. And you're going to give these people money? Why you ain't do it in the locker room? Not condoning it that he should have done it, but why you ain't do it in the locker room? You could have gave these people the money in the locker room, man. Then he gets in the locker room, and you know they already say that he has a fetish for ass, whether it's females or men. Then a police officer trying to get the young men to stop smoking cigars. And hey, man, I know they ain't supposed to be smoking cigars in the locker room, but they trying to celebrate a win. You know, the pros do it. They drink alcohol, they smoke cigars and everything like that. Michael Jordan did it when he won one of his championships, but I guess that's different because that's the professionals in the NFL or the NBA. But the kids was trying to enjoy a little cigar, but the officer ain't want them to do that. So Odell Beckham goes and slaps the officer on the ass. Why? I don't know. We have to ask Odell. And I'm pretty sure he ain't going to give an interview about it. But come on, brother. Really? Now, let's get to the NFL championship games today. We got the AFC championship, which is going to be a good one, which will be the Titans versus one of my teams, the Chiefs, and the Green Bay Packers against the, where y'all from? San Diego 49ers. Is it San Diego? The Bay. NFC Championship. Now, before I get into this, I have a question for Mr. George McCullough, who played for both teams. He played for the 49ers in the NFC, and he also played for the Titans, who's a member of the AFC. Who are you pulling for, brother? Are you pulling for the Titans because you feel they may have a chance against the Kansas City Chiefs, high-powered offense? Or will you be pulling for the 49ers, the same team you played for when Kimball Anders of the Kansas City Chiefs ran you over on the sideline? I got the video. If anybody want to see the video, I have the video. Now, George, if you don't want me to play the video or you don't want me to put it out on social media, you know it's going to be a slight fee for that. So just get at me, brother. Now, we got the Chiefs playing against the Titans. They got Derrick Henry, one of the biggest running backs in the NFL. He's ran through them the first time, but it ain't going to happen this time, man. They're going to put 8 in the box, and they're going to, like the Titans planning on grounding and pounding, they're going to be pounding when you be trying to run it on the ground. Then the Titans have to worry about the Chiefs offense. They high powered. They can score at any time. So we're going to see what's going to come about that game. And I'll be tuning into that game with my Kansas City Chiefs jersey on. Big shout out to Michael Burrs, my brother, Aaron Barnes, Chris Sherrado, Joe Russell, Tim Offit, and the city of Kansas City, Missouri, the city of Kansas City, Kansas. Let's go Chiefs all the way. Now we want to talk about these 49ers. You know, they from the Bay. They riding high right now. They got Richard Sherman, who's been talking a lot of noise, but they playing against discount double check Aaron Rodgers. He will be in the building. And I know the Bay Gang got their song by E40. They riding high right now. Hey, but we're going to see what's going to happen about what comes of this game. So I hope everybody be tuning in to that game. Big shout out to the 49er fans and Liz Scurry, Matthias Brick Mathis, Roland Dion, a.k.a. Grape Ape, Fred McCulleon at Maduro Cigar Lounge, where I'm a member at, a proud member at, and we do our podcast shows up there. The Upper Room, myself, the Legend, and the King in Cleveland West. Also, big shout out to Rashard Wiggins, to my brother Jerry Green, who always say, holla at your boy. So I'm hollering at you, my boy. We're going to see what's going to happen about this game. And it's mighty funny. The players, the fans that have teams, when they teams playing, they don't want nobody around them. They don't say, hey, man, let's go watch the game together, because they know it's a strong possibility if they lose, they don't have to hear your mouth, especially mine. But this your boy, ZekeTha5ftFreak. Hey, glad you tuned in to my little IG, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, little message here. Hope y'all enjoy y'all day. Hope y'all have a very blessed day and tune in to the NFL games.